Hey Legionnaires and Lord of the Rings fans, we're back with some more Dawnless Days for you here today, and we have a 3v3 here, sort of a siege battle on Eddisbourne here, which is an unfortified settlement, and already it looks like we're about to see some excitement take place here. So we have three attackers taking on three defenders. It's kind of how you get a 3v3, but as you can see here, Dol Amroth is not waiting around, and they're being the aggressors, and they are smashing the Isengard there, taking out some, trying to take out some half-orc axes here. Sergeants there, a tier 2 cav unit. It's going to do some damage, but it's certainly not the most powerful cav available in the arsenal of Dol Amroth, and it's certainly not the most powerful cav available in the arsenal of the defenders here today. It actually really did not dent the half-orc at all. They didn't kill a single man, I just realized. That is incredible, actually, from the sergeants. Now they're in a lot of trouble. They've got to kind of keep moving, and you've got to try and get them back to friendly lines. I feel like that's the best play you can do here. He's actually done a really good job. Yet to lose a man himself. Oh, as I say, that one dies. But yeah, he's actually might be able to catch, might be able to get home. It's been pretty impressive. But yes, the attackers here today, we do have Dale, we do have Isengard, and then the final attackers all the way over here, we have the Elves of Lothlorien in their columns of Galadrim's sword warriors here. And then on the defense, we do have Dunland, we have Dol Amroth, who's actually going back in. He's going back in with a cav. I thought he was finished. He's not. He's like, ha, psych, going back. And Dale's like, oh, come on, man. Just go home. Just go home. And he's like done no damage here. He's killed like another 3. Yeah, he's killed like not a lot there at all, actually. That is pretty poor, to be honest, from a Princess Sergeant. And he's going to be allowed to escape once again. Pretty weakened this time, though, losing a good 20 or so riders. So yeah, we have Dale, Dunland, Dol Amroth, and we also have, if I can find them, we have Dorwinion as well. So we have Dale and Dorwinion on either side of today's battlefield. The Northmen fighting each other. We have, I guess we have, what else do we have that's sort of going up against each other? I guess, I don't know, Princess Coast Guards? No, we don't really have anything else matching up. Dunland against Isengard, actually, that's a matchup. They're usually allies together. Here you go, Cav going in over here. Champion Reavers taking on against Shipman. They're having a bit more joy, but they're getting focused down by Javies here. Cav as well going into this fight. We've got Champion Reavers here fighting Merchant Escorts. So Reavers are certainly winning. This is a general in here as well. It is all getting very chaotic down here very quickly. Merchant Escorts, they're routing. Pikes need to kind of keep pike pushing if they're going to get involved in that fight. And the defenders losing a lot of cav very early on here. And there you go. Success for Isengard, really, I'd say. Though they lost their cavalry there to Dale. They kind of held and defeated the Dunland cav. There's still 2 healthy ones, and they can still do a lot of damage. But having already lost a Reaver at the cost of a couple of escorts, I feel that's a pretty decent trade there. Just have to see whether the defenders can, you know, cause another surprise. And actually, there you go. Princess Sergeant's going in once again over here, doing some more damage. What are they going after now? It looks like they're going to try and go for the shock over here. They're not. They're going to keep. Oh, they got caught just about. Oh, and then he gives them another order. And there you go. And that's even worse from the Isengard player, who had counter-charge himself. Makes the charge much, much worse there. And there you go, that Princess Sergeant might now have actually got some sort of decent kills. And there you go. I think that's going to be sort of the initial phase, really, of sort of like the charges by defending cavalry. And now it's going to be all up to the attackers to try and break through. You can see actually over here, Lothlorien is sending some Lorien outriders and some spears into the woods. He's that paranoid there's more cav over here. And I don't blame him. Actually, I've also just seen very, very sneaky here. Oh my gosh, Ravanian Rangers actually inside the settlement. These guys have, yeah, I guess they have guerrilla deployment. And these guys have literally just, like, deployed inside. Full ammo as well, of course, with that really into the game. That is really, really smart there. Or it could be. It could just also be the waste of 2 units. I presume you can retreat through the woods. But yeah, that is really clever. And the defenders would have no reason to look back here. But yeah, so when the time is right, these 2 arch units can get some beautiful like rear shots and some stuff. Whether it's pikes, pole arms, generals. Be interesting to see. But yeah, brilliant little move there. We'll have to see if that plays off. Got elves over here, Avari Wanderers, some of the best archers in the game. They're dueling here. Well, they're dueling with Galadhorn archers. Very, very nice. But yes, we are using a few submods in today's game. We're using the Last Breath, Warriors of Arda, and also War of the Mountains. I don't think there's any War of the Mountains like factions here, but we do have a few Last Breath ones in Dorwinion, Dol Amroth to name. And I think we do have a few Warriors of Arda units. Certainly Dale often bring Warrior of Arda units. Speaking of Last Breath are, you know, needing some more developers for their mod. If you are a keen modder and enjoy, you know, developing mods, I want to help develop Last Breath. They are looking for more people to help with that. The devs, there's only 3 of them that make the most popular submod for Dawnless Days. So if you want to help get involved in a project and want to sort of like have a lasting effect on something, then do contact the Last Breath team. I'll leave a link for their Discord down below, and then you can get in contact with them, because yeah, they're only 3 of them, and if all 3 of them have got, you know, something going on in their life, or are, you know, just sort of like, I don't know, they're delayed through, I don't know, like, yeah, just work or life or something like that, then the mod stalls or submod stalls. So they asked me would I be able to advertise for them, but they need more developers, and I said I would do so. So there you go, guys, that is your call to go and join. Oh, I see another, I found another unit from Warriors of Arda, Bonavale Pikemen. So we have Dunland here bringing pikes. They're stacking with the Avari Warriors here. They are also getting free shots right now as Lothlorien into Blood Avengers. Like, the Dunland player needs to realise this. But yeah, this siege is certainly snack worthy. I just want to say, oh no, it's not paid off. It's not paid off. We'll come back to it being snack worthy. Archers have been seen. They start a fire. Why? Why? You can't really see what's going on down there. They actually have got this general. They actually have got Dunland's general. Maybe that would be worth it. Maybe that's worth the trade. And then the archers here, I think they're firing whilst in melee, which is a bit cheeky. But they have actually managed to, yeah, they focus down Dunland's general. Insane. But yeah, this battle is supposed to be a snack-worthy game. It's a very, very close game, I've been told. So if you haven't already, get yourself some snacks, get yourself some drinks. Prepare for some Middle-earth action. It has been all go in these opening few minutes, though. Like, I've, yeah, not really had a chance to sort of get my typical spiel out. We've got the archers here dueling. Looks like we've got Elder Archers taking out some of these Uruk-hai crossbows. Crossbows have lesser range but better armor piercing. And you can see here, I think the Lothlorien elves and the Isengard crossbows kind of together are like taking out these Elder Archers quite nicely here. Old enemies, now allies, I guess, in Lothlorien and Isengard. You know, Helm's Deep fighting each other. Now the help here taking out these Dunland archers and actually annihilating these Elder Archers. I mean, they're doing some damage as well to these crossbows. You can see here, and some of these archers are, yeah, getting pretty low. These Galadhorn bows, but yeah, they are making the Elder Archers feel the pain here. It's a good and a very important duel, to be honest. Whoever wins this archer duel can kind of run the missile game, to be honest. Really, Lothlorien should be winning it. He should be using advantage of his superior range to stay out of range of like Elder Archers and just shoot them down. There was a little assault over here by Dale Shipman here charging. And they got taken out by Pelargir Marines, which is unfortunate for them. We now have a good old sneaky sneak from Dale. He's going a little bit further around, sending his shipman 4 units around here, and I think he's going to go and try and challenge this choke point, which is being contested by Pelargir Marines at the moment, but only for now. And it looks like now they sent a second general, sent the Vine Lord Bjorn in here. Can't really see what they're killing. You can see some of the ranges there that they're trying to kill. So yeah, it looks like finally this is going to be dealt with. It's taking a lot of resources. The Dorwinion infantry now going in against the rangers as well. And that should be now game for those units. They're really setting even more. Wow. It's a bit excessive, I feel like, but there you go. Looking at the archer duel, looks like, yeah, Dunland certainly lost it. Whether the Dorwinian's gonna, you know, hold on. Because he's got, like, a lot of Cavalry warrior wanderers here. Still very healthy. I imagine they have similar range to the Galaton archers there of Lothlorien. You can see Isengard's trying to get his crossbows into the woods over here, so you can shoot into the side of these Avari Wanderers. Yeah, early stages of this siege, it's looking a little rough for the defenders, that's for sure. They've lost a couple of cab charges, and then archer fights are kind of losing, and they've lost the general. Kind of all going in the way, the plan of the attackers right about now. Shipman here just tapping away at the barricade. 93% is going to come down here, surely. Oh, well, I don't know. Pelican Marine's going to get sent up. Are they going to really throw their jabbies into this healthy, very unhealthy shipment? Oh, there you go. Barricade's gone, and doesn't matter. The jabbies have been partially thrown. And the shipmen rout. So barricade's gone though, doesn't matter, they can start to make their assaults there. That is, I think, where they're wanting to go through. There's so many, like, stacked up pikes just and pole arms everywhere though. It's going to be really difficult for the attackers to get through. And really nice here from Daly sending in his Vineland patrollers. And he's also now shooting into the back of these, Vineland Yard patrollers, sorry. And he's also shooting to the back of Dorwinian. So yeah, they're getting hit from both sides now, are the Dorwinian archers. And that might be the end of these archers. These Avari Wanderers, they'll hold on to pretty much the last man. They're elven archers at the end of the day, and elite ones at that. But yeah, that is pretty much GG there for Dorwinian and also Dunland's archers. Pretty huge, actually. Surprised we haven't seen maybe a reaction from Dol Amroth sending his archers to maybe supporting that. I mean, Dale lost 2 archers though very easily, so that's also a big problem. And Isengard and the elves have both taken pretty substantial damage on their archers. So Dol Amroth keeping his archers in reserve might be a great play, because he'll have full ammo, and also he's not got any banged up units of bows actually. So yeah, if we were to actually look at the rest of the map, I don't think there's any more bows that can be called upon at a healthy siege, apart from these 2. So yeah, Dol Amroth, I think, has the advantage going into this as this game goes on. And he's got his knights in here against the shipmen. Should be an easy win, I'd say, for the knights. And they have the archer tower support, so yeah, they should definitely win there. They could maybe try and withdraw the shipmen and then, like, get angles on the foot knights. They could throw their jabbies into them for the shipmen, and that maybe would decimate their numbers, because the foot knights right now, yeah, they're going to kill a lot of shipmen otherwise. Yeah, there you go, combat winning. So yeah, Dol Amroth doing just fine there. He's going to get some support from a very cheap constables of Dorwinian, a light infantry there being sent forward just to help, maybe just bulk out numbers. And there you go, the bow fight looks like it's pretty much done actually. The defenders are pretty much out of ammo, Dorwinian here, and here we go, he's actually going in. Oh, he's going in, he wants to go into these how has this happened? How have they destroyed the wall? Got no artillery. You just walk over it and destroy it? Maybe? Anyway, Lothlorien's going into attack the Dunherd Chosen. And instead of attacking the spear and the pike defense, it's a good idea. Now he's going to get a shipman, I think, and they're going to try and jabby to the side. They need to be careful not to hit that. Oh, Heroes of Amon Lank, that's a very expensive spear unit. It's not too bad on the attack. I'd say it's okay. Taking on Shock, though, it's not exactly its repertoire, but I think these Shock were kind of were flanking themselves, because they have javies of their own that they wanted to use. And here you go, yeah, we now have Shipman coming up, they're going to javy in here, mercilessly killing so many Bonnevale pikemen. Dude, those poor Dunland pikes in here, getting absolutely focused down. They look really, really silly. They're like got hand-me-down Isengard uniforms. There you go. This pike's already down 80 sort of men left, less than that now, and I think it is getting shot by crossbows. Yeah, the crossbows side shotting, so that's really nice. Haven't brought any polearms for themselves to the floor, and just a shock, spam, and spears. So it's going to require them to get rid of these pikes. I mean, I feel like at this point, this one's certainly down to 55. I would send in some shock there, break that spear line. They are Avari warriors, though. They're going to be tough to kill. We do have shock in here as well, actually, fighting the Dunherd Chosen. More Avari warriors coming forward. And there you go, they send in swords and it's losing. I think it's because of the pikes. Clearly they're not weakened enough. Yeah, the pikes winning decisively. 29 of them left. They are holding that line, so they need to kill every last one of those pikemen or rout them to even give themselves a chance there. So the defenders have sallied here, actually. Pelican Marines sallied on the half-orc axes. Going to rout them by the looks of it, or at least send them packing. Isengard really needs to start pushing forward. I'm surprised. Where's he going with his pikes? He's going to other places where pikes aren't. He's going to flank around here. I guess he's just that worried of all these range units here, which is fair enough. So he is just attacking elsewhere. Dale is sending his Ravanian Axemen. And that's starting to even up this fight in here. And the shipmen are about to rout, but it does not matter because the shock is starting to win the fight there. Knights of Dol Amroth are struggling, so they're getting Blood Avenger supports. A pretty weakened unit. I think this was the one that was being hit by missiles earlier, but they are tier 4. They might be able to turn that around against the Ravanian Axemen. We'll see. But yeah, they're really stacking up here now as Dale. So you've got Ravanian Axemen here now. Isengard now arriving with his pikes. So this is looking like it's going to be Route A into the defense here. If anything, I would start to maybe shift some archers in that direction. Like, send 2. You don't have to have all 4 together. Send some archers over here because I think this is going to be their main route in for the attackers. And yeah, the pikes here, you want to shoot those down and kill them off because that's a big threat to your defense. As you see here, shock and spears are not winning in these fights against Dunland's axes. Dunland's axes are, yeah, just absolutely annihilating the elves down here right now. They're a great siege faction of Dunland, I feel like, with all that shock you can bring. Brilliant in melee. There you go. Yeah, he's kind of evening it out now a little bit, but yeah, the Dunherd Chosen, oh, they've switched in a healthy one, that's why. This one's pretty banged up already. But yeah, they're kind of blobbing pretty seriously here. I mean, it's not achieving a lot. You've got a Heroes of Ammon Lank shipment all blobbing up. Pike's nearly breaking, which is great. They have broken this one. And these Gladrium Sword Warriors now in melee. This is going to be their way through. But they've still got to get through rank upon rank of Avari warriors. There you go. Actually, the shock's starting to lose in this fight. The Avari warriors here are actually slaying them. And we now have Dorwinian sending polearms over to replace the lost ones. Vintergard, not necessarily their best polearms, but it's still a pretty decent one. And the other pike's still alive, the Bonneville pikeman in there. This could be a problem in a minute because Isengard and Lothlorien running out of ammo. I think they have like a slither left on this Galadhon bow over there, but that is it. So all these polearms starting to arrive here. Polearms are going to be not available elsewhere. So really Isengard needs to think about attacking. But he's being so one-dimensional. Just one unit at a time. Up here. Like, he needs to look at attacking some of his other choke points. And you got to wonder why he's sending those pikes elsewhere. I know I can understand the archers, but the archers are getting moved around now as well. They're actually being sent over to support against Lothlorien, and I think they're planning to put them up on this ridge here and side shot, which will be deadly. And that will be, yeah, able to turn the battle in their favor there. Actually, yeah, with the arrival here of Blood Avengers as well, they're pushing back the Ravanian Axemen. Pikes have been sent in here from Isengard, supported by Shipman of Dale. The Archer Towers are doing probably so much untold work. Like, they're not going to get the kill count at the end of the day. But they're probably killing quite a few, like, sort of Dalian troops, and probably also some pikemen. And that's all they got to do, is hold at these towers. Hold anywhere else, and the defense is broken. And look at that, Uruk-hai pikes are losing. And I wonder how much of that's really got to do with actually the units fighting down here. It's got more to do with the archer towers firing from up here down into the pikes, because they're firing like a ballista shot, so it's like a one-hit kill every time. I know that they're not as powerful, they don't shoot as much. In Dawnless Days they've changed that, but even still when they do hit, they're going to hurt. And, oh, Dol Amrotham's mission is trying to get his archers through the melee. I guess pathfinding being a pain there. And we're going to see a sally out from the defenders again. Vainlor-Bjorn going out. Really risky here, sending your Vainlor-Bjorn out in a head-on charge. 33 riders managing to get to the archer line here. But yeah, crazy stuff. And we're going to see the other general go out. Prince Imrahil of Dol Amroth now going out. Great charge, actually, from the Vainlor-Bjorn. Don't know why they charged this, though, because they didn't need to. These archers are going to go out of ammo. In goes Imrahil. Why didn't charge the other one? And Vainlor-Bjorn is routing that one already. Yeah, he needs to charge this patroller. Although they are just Vineland patrollers. They're not Vineland yard patrollers like the other ones, which I think have already been killed off. Wonder why they gave them different names. Very odd. Dorwinian infantry again. Don't know why they're holding outside of the barricade. Dorwinian infantry though can start to javvy in a minute. I'd start javvying now if I was them.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
And over here, still pushing them back. The pikes aren't defeated. They're just pretty bruised up. 86 of them left, and they're sending a pike back this way now as Isengard to help, I guess, with their own offensive. And Lothlorien now sending over his Lorien Outriders to try and deal with these generals. I imagine that they'll get rid of the Lorien Outriders if they need to. We do also have Dale's general as well that could also be used. It looks like, oh, is Dorwinian still going in? Is he going to just commit? He might do here. This is really odd. Definitely not a good idea. And there you go. Imrahil's going to get back to safety. I don't know why the Vainlor-Bjorn didn't do the same. And I think the Lorien Outriders are going to go into melee accidentally. I think he's not microing, not paying attention. And there you go into polearms with that Lorien cav. Why you need your micro to be on top. So he's never going to get through there. Very light cav. At the end, well, it's a medium cav, but light really. And it's just trying to charge spears. I mean, the tribal levers are actually nearly breaking. The polearms, though, they'll eat up those cav. And here you go. Look at this. Defenders. Actually, well, the defenses are starting to crumble a little bit. I'm actually seeing a big spot here. We've got Galaton archers, Galadrian warriors. They're all fighting down here against Dorwinian infantry. And this Dorwinian infantry is about to shatter and break. And if it does, the archers up here for Dol Amroth, they're in real trouble. It looks like we're about to see Dunherd Chosen go in. I think they're going to try and tie down that sort of area. And Dorwinian infantry as well, they're here as well. They could also get involved. The archers here, though, they're probably getting great flanking shots. Vintergard, they're nearly out, though they've been in a little while. Look at this, super aggressive from Dorwinian. Dorwinian has been really aggressive with both cav and infantry. His general's now running off into the woods, and he's going to get lost. The Ravanian regions are chasing him.
Our men have given up and are running for
Lorien
their
does
lives.
have... oh, we have Lords of Karas Galadhon. So I'm guessing this is a Warrior of Ardor unit. So we have another, like an elite cav unit here for Lothlorien. Don't think they need that, but there you go. They could, I guess, go and help cut off the Vine Lord Bien if they needed to. And Dol needs to look at maybe pulling back Imrahil, because Man is very much out on his own there. I mean, he's not far from friendly lines, but still, you need to be careful. And here you go, what I thought was going to happen. The elves going to break through and they're going to carry on this way. They weren't going to care that the Dun had chosen were ready in reserve. They were going to charge up this hill. And now they're in amongst the archers. And the archers in a bit of danger here. They need to really pull out of combat. There you go, yeah, they fire whilst in melee as well. That's a bit cheeky. Dunland over here is actually pushing them back. He's pushing back Dale and the elves. He could then actually... They're running out of reserves soon. If you can get another unit, yeah, like the Foot Knights here, they could actually encircle this push here by the attackers. And there you go. Dunher chosen. They're trying to chase down the shock, and they're being chased down by other shock. Oh, this is starting to look pretty bad here for the defenders. I think the Chosen should have stayed in that in the fight they were initially in, because of the you can see the shock there routed. I think they could have just stayed in that other fight, because now this front's opening up even more. And there you go, General's fallen. Oh, seriously, Dol Amroth? Why? Why did he do it? And actually, funny enough, the Vine Lord Bien, who's been charging around outside, got home. But then Imrahil charged out and got himself killed. Oh dear. Or maybe he just got charged. I don't know. Either way, yeah, not great. That's really not good, because Dol Amroth has a lot of reserves left. So that's 2 generals gone for the defenders. They've lost the Dunland one really early on, being sniped by rangers. And then they've lost Imrahil now to a cav charge. So yeah, like I said, not good. Doesn't seem like the Blood Avengers are really caring that they lost their general ages ago, though. They are still stomping on the shipment, and now we have Berserkers in here from Isengard trying to help out this fight. Some top tier shock fighting each other. People burning alive down there. It looks horrendous.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
And there you go. I mean, Berserk's actually losing that fight. Shipman as well, struggling. So you never know. The defenders, they're not out yet. Numbers-wise, though, he's actually super close. 200 man difference. Oh, why is Vine Lord Bien gone over here? Vine Lord Bien is actually in melee. He's actually like flanked around, and he's now hammer and anviling. Spears, though. He's hammer and anviling spears. Really risky. He's trying to get out of there. He's very lucky to still be alive. Is that bad? Now we're going to see the Elven General go in here. Got Florian's hanging his General. I think he's going to go up this slope here. As you can see, they have been pushing them back. Dol Amroth is here. He's getting cut down his marksman. Still very open. They're going to firewire in melee again, I bet. There you go. They're about to rout. Dol Amroth having lost their general as well recently. That's not good for the morale there of the archers. And they can't send anything up easily. It's not looking good. This line is still holding nicely. I think Lothlorien's going to get killed on this battle line. Isengard as well. Oh, sorry, this isn't even Isengard. This is Dale here. Pushing. Got Champions of Dor Enil going in. shock infantry taking on the top tier swords of Dale. And it looks like Dale's struggling. I think he's getting shot in the back as well, which is not helping. He's getting shot by a marksman here. As you can see, yeah, all of his guards are losing insane. Fighting some of the best swords, to be fair, around the Foot Knights of Dol Amroth. These guys are just menaces. Champions of Dor Anil, they're also about to be sent in. So yeah, shock going in, dealing with a lot of these stuff here. White and Storm is about to go in. This is the top tier swords for Isengard. They're being sent now into this choke point. And this has just not been challenged really at all. Isengard's fought here a bit, but then is actually not really fully committed. He sent the rest of his basic swords, his typical Isengard infantry, around to this flank. Blood Avengers routing in yet another unit. I think they themselves are about to be routed there by the Berserkers. And Isengard's, looking pretty bad right now. He's in real deep trouble. The Champions of Dor Anil arriving on these flanks here to help support these fights against the elves. It's desperately needed, this shock. Cav here cycling. I think it's just charging in the back of its own men though. And it's just charging pole arms. Charging Prince's Coast Guard. Not healthy here. Lords of Caras Galadhon, don't do this. I mean, they've broken the Constables of Dorwinion. Great. Just losing a lot of troops pulling in and out of a polearm charge there. If anything, you just go through the gap here. The good gap there, you go through that. You can then try and cause some havoc, charging into the flanks of the champions here. Well, it looks like the shock, though, is not going to win a second fight here. Looks like White and Storm is going in. Yeah, they're struggling against the elite Isengard swords. One elite sword was enough for the shock. And in fairness, they're not like insanely elite ones. They are like pretty mid-tier. Priest still pretty good. Doesn't say what tier they are, but I presume tier 3. There you go. They're going to take that Stormer with them, I think, but I don't think they'll take any more. They're going to need reserves here. They're running low. That polearm finally has pulled out of this choke point. It didn't need to be there anymore, but they are going to have to keep a sword there. But that might allow now Dale's general to just cycle charge there. So it's going to be super, super close to this one. I can just tell. Look at this. It's still about 200 man difference. They can kill this general of Lothlorien quickly. I mean, I say quickly, it's going to be hard to kill him anyway. He's still very healthy, 49. They're trying to polearm him out. Oh, they're charging the Vinter Guard. They got their pikes down in time with their polearms. Still might do some damage, but they're definitely poking away. Yeah, actually, they are wavering. I think they got just enough of a charge. There you go, they routed the Vinter Guard, and now there's a gap through. They can get through. Now it might be Lothlorien now in and about. He can now cause all sorts of damage. I would go straight in. Don't stay at this choke point, and then just run for this one over here. Unlock that choke point. Because these two are nearly wavering and breaking. And if you get some swords in, that's GG. Still, Dol Amroth struggles over here, but he's only sending in Pelargir Marines now. Some of the elites are gone. And the polearm's going in here to help challenge those pikes. Oh. And where is the Lothlorien general? He's actually just gone for rear charges over here to try and help his own side out. Does not matter though. The Ravanian regents and the White and Stormers seem to have got through on their own volition. And now this is looking like the end for the defense here. To be honest, the Foot Knights are trying to looks like defend this choke point. They're going to try and defend that, but they won't get there in time. And it doesn't really matter. They don't have enough men to defend all the choke points now. And it does look like Edisborn is going to fall. Pole arms going in, charging in, not in phalanx. And they're routing. It's just the loss of generals now is, I think, affecting it. And I think that's part of the problem in this game for the defenders. There's a lot of fruitless general throwing away. Certainly early game as well. Dunland throwing his cav into a fight I don't feel like they really needed to take, and they didn't really earn a lot from. But also Dolamroth lost his general really bizarrely, just, you know, isolated out in the middle of the field, didn't need to. Dorwinian actually kept his alive for quite a while, did some pretty decent work with his. But yeah, I think generals being lost for the defenders honestly was the crux of how their downfalls come about. Because numbers-wise, I mean, it's not as close now, but it's been solidly 200-man difference for most of this game. And with the defenders having their generals, that can make all the difference, you know. Rear charge here is going to be painful, though. Here goes Lothlorien. And there goes Dolamroth. I imagine these guys might master out, to be honest. Prince's Coast Guard getting surrounded on both sides. There go the Pelagian Marines. And the Coast Guards at 100 men look like they're going to follow suit. And there you go. And that is going to be GG. I think, yeah, we're going to see Dolamroth here master out, unfortunately. These Foot Knights, yeah, unfortunately, routing before they get much in the way of action. And there you go. That is today's siege wrapped up. We have a Pyrrhic victory here for Lothlorien and its allies, and it was a mighty close one, that is for sure. Yeah, a really, really good siege. Nicky said it was the first one he sent in ever, first ever replay sent in, and it was certainly a really, really good one. A very close game, and yeah, some good players on either side here in this one. That is for sure. We'll have a quick look at some of the kills. Nicky with his general here is like Rise of Karas Galadhon, 228 kills here, and then his Lothlorien Sword Warriors getting 311 kills, incredible, 187 there, 236 with the Heroes of Amal-Lank, 225 with another one there. Galadhon Archers, 258 kills, 160, 150. Not too shabby for Nicky. And then we have Nova 6 playing as Dale. Had a bit of a rough game. His infantry, yeah, had a really rough day. Only one of his shipmen got into the triple figures. All the rest of his infantry like got double figures or less. That is rough. And his cav, yeah, got outclassed. But yeah, shipman 125 kills. His archers, only thing that sort of did anything for him in the end. Violent patrollers getting 130, 144. His Ravanian Rangers, a sneaky little play, getting rid of that general, 111 kills. It's a nice little move, but it sort of paid off, sort of didn't. Awesome HLD playing as Isengard, again, also kind of struggling, and I feel like his crossbows did well, 238 kills, 202, 133. His Berserkers 153 kills. But yeah, again, not a lot of his swords, actually, to be fair, not a lot of his swords saw action. His Shocks saw a lot of action. His Half-Orcs getting 107 kills, and his Stormers here 104. But yeah, a bit of a tough day in the office, certainly for those two, I'd say. Then we have Wella Axel playing as Dolamroth, 162 kills with Prince Imrahil before he fell. Pelagian Marines, 227 kills. Foot Knights here, 180 kills. Then the Champions of Dawnless, 132 kills. Marksman, 106 kills on 118. And then his Sergeants getting 144 kills in the end after some pretty unsuccessful charges to start with. Then we have Jacoboy playing as Dunland, getting 257 kills as the Dun had chosen here, 277 with another one there, 277 with the Blood Avengers, 207 with his Blood Avengers as well there. His Pikes, yeah, not many kills, 61, but they did kind of use up, make the the attackers use up a lot of ammo. His Elder Archers kind of lost in that range duel, 113 kills for them, and 95 kills for his Champion Reavers. But yeah, whether these guys could have got better kills if they hadn't got in for these cav charges, you never know. And then we have Finn playing as Dorwinian, the final defender. 138 kills with Avari Wanderers here, 142 with his Yard Patrollers. Yeah, kind of again losing that range fight with the elves, and then he's got his Avari Warriors here. Eesh, these are rough kills for a very expensive unit. 59 kills, 27. Yeah, Dorwinian Infantry doing a lot better. 246 kills, 120, and then his Vine Lord Bien, 251 kills there. Not too shabby. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. Do send in your own replays as well to the Discord if you're interested. and do go and help out Last Breath if you're interested in modding. But until next time, guys, I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.